morning, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make some fall oatmeal cookies for Ed to take to work, and thought you might like to see the recipe. It's got pumpkin puree in it, and I toasted some pecans to put in it, and chocolate chips, so they're going to be really good. So if you want to see the recipe, and as always, I'll leave the recipe in my description box below this video. So let's get started. Okay, so our fall oatmeal chocolate chip pecan cookies with pumpkin puree are pretty easy. So the first ingredient is 1 cup of salted butter, and I've let it come to room temperature as much as possible. It's kind of cool today. So 1 cup of salted butter, and then we're going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar, but I'm using cane sugar. That's why it's got that kind of crystally look to it. It's not as processed as the other, like regular white sugar. And then we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Just regular brown sugar. Aren't these the cutest bowls? I got these at Costco, and they have like a little stopper top, so you can heat something up, I guess. And I don't know, I haven't tried the plastic in the microwave. It says microwave safe, but I got like, let's see, 6 of those, I think. So now we're going to use our mixer and mix this up instead of doing it by hand. Set this down here. There we go. Mix it all up. Butter could have been a little bit softer, but it'll be alright. It'll blend up. I had it sitting out all morning, but for some reason it just wasn't. I don't know if it's because it's grass-fed butter. That makes a difference. Alright, I'm going to keep mixing this, and I will come back with the next step. Okay, the next step is to add 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Now you can use, fresh pumpkin. I happen to have on hand some Azure organic canned pumpkin, so that's what I'm using. I keep that in stock so I can make dog biscuits and breads and whatever I need to make. And then we're going to add 1 egg yolk to that. And we'll mix this up. Smells really good. Mix it really well. Scrape down the sides a little bit. Hopefully down that. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients. So we have 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, which I get from Azure. It's organic. It smells wonderful. And then we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, which is organic, that I get at Costco. And then 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm going to take my little whisk here and just kind of whisk that up together. Yeah, of course, spill a little bit of flour. Of course. Alright, that's good. Okay, and we're going to add that. I'm going to switch to my wooden spoon now. We're going to add that. Roll up my sleeves. I'm just going to mix this by hand. Try not to get flour all over me. It's a beautiful day here in Arkansas. It was actually 28 degrees this morning when I got up. But the sun's out, and it's just beautiful. I have my window open here in the kitchen, letting the cool air in. Oh, and I got my oven preheated to 350 because that's what you're going to bake these cookies on. Okay, now Now we're going to add our quick cooking oats. I'm not using whole oats, so this is the quick kind, which has a finer texture. And we're adding 2.5 cups of these quick cooking oats. And these are organic from Azure. I get most of my stuff like that because I can get it in bulk from Azure. I'm going to mix this up. It's a pretty thick batter. But this is supposed to be a soft oatmeal cookie. Wow, pretty thick. But oh my gosh, it smells divine. Okay. Let me get a little spoon here to this off here. Scrape off my spoon some. Alright. Make sure they're well incorporated. There's some dry there at the bottom. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to add our pecans. What did I do with my pecans? Oh, there they are. Now this is a cup of pecans. I went ahead and toasted them just, you know, to get them, because they taste so much better when you toast them in the oven. And so then I just kind of broke them up. So I'm putting a cup of those in there. And 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. Oh my goodness, look at that. So pretty. This is going to make a lot of cookies. I guess depending on the size that you make them. But this it just smells like fall to me. Oh my goodness. All right, my spoon. Scrape this off. Very, very easy, and you could actually, you know, bake these and then freeze it. Put some in the freezer if it's too much, you know, cookies to have all in hand, because for me, that's kind of dangerous. But because I've actually been eating the carnivore diet right now. Okay, I'm going to get my cookie sheets and we're going to get them on there and get them in the oven. Okay, I love these gold pans that I got at Costco too last year. I think they still have them, I believe. But I got these 2 big ones and then I think a smaller one, which is a half of a sheet pan. And then these, I love these parchment squares. You just open them up and use them. They fit pretty good. Now I don't have to cut them anymore, so I like easy. Okay, so we're gonna do just spoonfuls. I think this is like a 2-inch cookie scoop. And we're going to place them about 2 inches apart. And these are going to bake for about, I think it says 16 minutes. Try to get as even as I can. So pretty. See, this way I can bake, because I'm in that mood to bake, but I can send them with Ed and his guys that he works with, people he works with, can eat them. And I'll do a taste test, but I'm not going to be eating any, so let's see how many this makes. About right there. That's all I'm going to put on there for now and see. All right, we're going to get these in the oven, and I will bring you back when I take this first batch out. Okay, the first batch is out of the oven. They look really good. So I ended up baking it for the full 20 minutes in my oven, but it says 16 to 20 minutes. Mine took 20. Because you want to get to where the edges, right around the edges, are golden brown. Let me see here. There we go. See how that's kind of golden brown? That's what you want. So the next batch is in, and we're going to keep baking them until they're all done. And you have to let them cool, per the recipe, for 10 minutes on the tray before you try taking them off. So they don't fall apart, I guess is the concept. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and follow it for this batch and see how they do. And then we'll go from there. Okay, the oatmeal chocolate chip pumpkin cookies are done. They spread out a little bit, but not as much as I thought. That's what the bottom looks like. And I did add some extra chocolate chips on the second batch and the third batch, just because it looks prettier when you can actually see them. So we're going to do a little taste test. I'm going to break it open first. This one's still kind of warm, but they're soft. Look at that. Yum. Okay, so we're gonna try a bite here. Just a little bite. Okay, here goes. Wow, these are addictive. So good. Jax and Finn are over here. No, you can't have these because it has chocolate in it. But you can really taste the pumpkin. The pumpkin puree and the spice is delicious. I'm glad I'm sending these with Ed to his work because it's too dangerous. They're beautiful. They're really be a nice gift to give to someone for Christmas too. Okay, well, it's a very good recipe. I will leave it in my links below my description of this video, and so you can try and make it yourself. And the pecans, oh my god, the pecans are really good too. Toasty. So I thank you for watching, and give it a thumbs up and a like if you would. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I have some freeze drying videos coming up. I have some more Azure haul videos coming up. And some tinctures and some stuff like that. So, because I'm working on my medicinal cabinet just for our family. So I appreciate you watching, and I will catch you on the next video.